Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to see what's more important for a young quarterback on their new team getting into the NFL, a really good defense or a really good offensive staff around them. Let's find out for Fernando Mendoza. All right, so to start, we're going to do offense, right? So I traded away the good defensive players. There wasn't a lot on the Raiders. We are in the 2026 season, and I got a 99 overall offense. So 99 overall offense, 76 defense. Is the offensive supporting staff more important to Fernando Mendoza and how the team does with him and how he does around him, or is defense? All right, let's figure it out. All right, so Fernando Mendoza and the Las Vegas Raiders in their first season go 10-7 and make the wild card round. Didn't get the first round bye, but they did make the wild card round. Rushing yards, passing yards. They were third in offensive points per game. So actually tied pretty much with the Colts. So this should be a fun one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check out his stats before we go ahead and sim the playoffs to see how they do. Just let's go take a look. So he was 13th in the NFL for everything, but his pass rating was first. But almost 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns to 12 interceptions, 69% completion percentage. And he was surrounded by Jahmyr Gibbs, Ashton Jeanty, Puka Nacua, Ja'Marr Chase, Trey McBride, JSN. So he had the supporting staff that he needed. And yeah, wow. First season, 10-7. This doesn't mean that defense won't do better, but he had a good season. They made the playoffs. There's not much more that you can ask from a rookie quarterback, but let's see if they can get any further. They did just beat the Colts 42-36 this round versus the Broncos, who I believe beat out the Raiders for the division. So divisional round versus the Broncos. Okay, that's where the season ends. But they got to the divisional round. Keep that in your mind. Divisional round with a 99 overall offense, and they did really good. Let's go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl. Let's find out the yearly awards and if Fernando Mendoza won any personal awards. I imagine he got Rookie of the Year, but let's find out. So AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Josh Downs. Offensive Rookie of the Year is not Fernando Mendoza. Greg Clark. Gregory Clark ended up winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. So even with 4,000 yards, leading his team to the playoffs, 33 touchdowns, Fernando Mendoza in this scenario does not win Offensive Rookie of the Year, but they won a playoff game. They got to the divisional round, went 10-7. And so I think when you look at it, a wide receiver winning is kind of crazy, especially on the Jets. But yeah, overall good season. Let's find out if he has a 99 overall defense and his offense sucks. How will he do? All right, we have the roster created: 99 defense, 81 offense. Let's simulate to the playoffs and see if we can make it either more than 10 wins or further than the divisional round. Let's see. This one didn't turn out too well. 7-10 is how we finished. Yeah, that 99 defense went to 90 due to lack of morale. And we missed the playoffs, unfortunately. That's kind of how it goes. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. Max Crosby had a good year, though. Let's take a look at the stats. Wait a second. Aiden O'Connell started over Fernando Mendoza? Oh, my God. All right, so we ran it back with Fernando Mendoza at the helm instead. And we went 15-2. Actually had an incredible season with Fernando Mendoza, and the defense were against Kansas City in the wild card though. So we didn't get the bye even though we went 15-2 because the Colts also went 15-2 and beat us in the tiebreaker, which is wild. But great season. Let's take a look at Fernando Mendoza's stats over here. So he didn't do as good as he did stat-wise when he had all of the people around you. But when you look at only 4 interceptions, he did his job well on what he needed to do. And then you have the insane defense that we had. And they did obviously what they needed to do with 16, 12 and a half, 11, bunch of huge numbers here, interceptions all over the place. And so I'd say so far, if they can make it further in the playoffs, defense is more important for a young player success than the offense, as long as Fernando Mendoza is not turning the ball over like he wasn't this year. So, can the Raiders beat the Chiefs? Let's see. They did 40-14. Okay, now against the Bills. Let's see if we can beat Josh Allen. So we beat Patrick Mahomes. Can we beat Josh Allen? They lost. Okay. Comment down below which one was a more successful season and the better way to build around a quarterback, a young quarterback in your mind. The defense, who had a better regular season record, but got the same distance in the playoffs as the really good offense. Comment down below, and hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Like for more of this sort of content. Until next time, peace.